Today, I have to talk about something which is, I think, a little serious. Although I had decided that I will try and go by the times, as it passed in last 3 years. But I think I will have to at times come to the topics which are the one going in my life today. And I tell you, in the last some of the posts I had requested my friends to pray for my brother, who is a New York marathoner, but he developed Parkinson's. And today, in today's world, when all of us are plus of 70, entering into the old age, senior age, whatever you may call it, but let's be factual and realistic, we face a lot of problems. We do come across a lot of chronic ailments, and unless we really prepare in the good days for the rainy days, we will cut a sorry figure when we come to that age. Now, what I am trying to learn from this talk, I tell you first thing that the last 4 5 days, as my brother talked to me, and he was not, I can't say that he was normal. He was having fears as if he's been put into some nursing home, or he's been, because he had to be taken to some, from I think Puerto Rico to Austin, America, USA. But he thought he's hijacked, because he must have been given some medicine, some tranquilizers, etc. for traveling. But anyway, what is the lesson here today I want to share with you? All through our life, we have lived in a society which is based on some fallacies, I would say wrong philosophies, like survival of the fittest. So we have been taking everyone in our lives, if not as an enemy, at least an adversary, not worth depending upon. Not that we are doubting our friends and family. But now let's, hold on for a minute. When we are, when we have been into this mindset that we are not depending on somebody, we are always doubting the sincerity and intentions of the people around because we are competing with them. We are trying to win over them. This is what is now becoming dangerous for us. When we, any chronic ailment in advanced stages starts to affect our abilities to think, our abilities to memories, etc. Call it cognitive abilities, cognitive functions, as generally the doctors describe. In all chronic ailments, towards the advanced stage, with my age at 70 plus, the people will start to have a tendency or chances of getting into dementia, and that goes with time. It starts to start giving you symptoms of Alzheimer's. Let's not be worried. The point to learn here is that before we reach that stage, where if I tell my brother, please don't worry, he will say, what is a worry? Who are you? Remember, that's the time we will not be able to learn. So the time is now. Please, if you take my word seriously, before we reach the troubled waters, we must make the bridges, or at least plan the bridges. That means we can develop a more friendlier attitude as we grow elder. Because we don't need all these, teachings, philosophies of fittest of the survival and all. Even till today, sometimes he talks about certain, trends and certain, things going on. And I say, please, I mean, at our age, we don't have to see why is this happening, what will happen tomorrow. I don't know whether we are going to be there or tomorrow or not. So why worry about those things? But we are human beings. So get into the right habits from today. I am going to write in the description and below this video those links which have been teaching me, or what I have been learning to get into a certain frame of mind, build certain character, way of thinking, which start letting me
cooperate. Now, here I would remind again that what I said in the beginning or the first two lectures, I think, that the word surrender, I would call it sharing, not the lectures. The word surrender and, living in consonance, in agreement with the environment, instead of trying to be always striving to be, competing with others. No way. We have to be friendlier, and that's not the day we get the chronic ailment. Why not to start it with today? I tell my son, I would tell all my family that 30s, 40s is the time. Now you people make the bridges which will let you have a smooth sailing when you are going to be in plus of 60s and plus of 70s. I think this little teaser, you may call it, will go a long way, I hope, to a lot of people if they listen to this, to change themselves slowly as they get older, like me. And when we come across some problem like stroke and this paralysis, we are able to manage our lives better than the people who did not, come to the challenge, and those could not take care of yourself. See, that's, I mean, the lesson I have to share with you. With best wishes. Thank you.